Hey there. I want to talk about what's on your plate. Have you ever been at a restaurant, maybe with an acquaintance or a friend that wasn't really like a close friend, or even maybe with your family, your spouse, and you order what you think you want, but when they bring the plates out, someone else's looks so much better that it's just almost all you can do to just not say, oh, I wish I'd gotten that. Can I have a bite? My daughter does this to me a lot. Whatever I order, she'll end up, wanting to eat mine instead of eating what she ordered when she could have just ordered that. But sometimes we see what's on someone else's plate and it looks so good. And we may not know the full story there. So I want to talk about, have you looked at someone else's plate and thought, wow, I think their kids all have straight A's. I think they probably have a vacation home. I bet their house is clean all the time. I bet it's in perfect order. But really, we're only seeing a small slice, and we're just taking a look at that plate and we're assuming what we think is on their plate. We don't know everything that they're dealing with and all of the struggles and the trials they've walked through. But I think it's human nature, especially in the Instagram culture that we're living in. But it's impossible for anybody to have the perfect life, for anybody's plate to really be that perfect. And it's just unrealistic for us to look at that and think, well, why can't I have that? Because that's not what God has for us right now. He gives you grace for what's on your plate right now at this moment in time. So, the Bible talks about not being jealous. And let me pull this back up. In James chapter 3, it said, if you harbor bitter envy and selfish ambition in your heart, where envy and selfish ambition are, you find disorder. So you don't ever want to find yourself in a place where you're envying what someone else has, or what it looks like they have, or what you're perceiving that they have. And 2 Corinthians 12:9, the Apostle Paul, of course, wrote 2 Corinthians, and he was writing it to the Corinthian church. And he says, 3 times I've pleaded for this to be taken away from me. We're never really sure what that thorn in the flesh is, but it's something. He's looking on somebody else's plate and saying, that looks better because this, I want it off of my plate. I do not want to deal with it. And then, but he says that he said to me, so the Lord said to him, my grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. And he goes on to say, I'm going to boast all the more about what God's doing in me because it's him, it's not me. I'm weak, he's strong. I don't have it all together on this plate. I don't even have what I want to be on this plate. But his power is sufficient for me, meaning he's going to carry me through this storm. He's going to get me through this trial. He is the one. And so I would just challenge you guys today that whatever he set before you, he has a plan, and he's never going to leave you or forsake you. He's going to help you deal with what's right in front of you on your plate. So don't be looking to the right. Don't be looking to the left. It's what someone else has going on. Focus on knowing that God's plan for you is good. I'll see you later.